gonna walk it.
He's gonna walk it all the way?
No. Oh yeah, he's gonna drop it and pull it up. But we're gonna walk up there with him and show him where it is.
Oh, okay.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Hall's Homestead. Today we're getting our tiny building that we're going to be living in.
Tiny.
Yeah, tiny.
Tiny.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 12 by 20 shed. It's a double lofted barn. And we had originally thought, well, maybe we could just live in it, use the lofts as bedrooms, and then put a couple of kids on the main level, kitchen, you know, anyway, I think we'll see it when we get here. I mean, we have measured it out and it's small. I think we're going to be buying an RV.
Yeah, to sleep in,
well.
and
Yeah.
like have the RV to sleep in, but have the tiny house for like use as a kitchen and have our big appliances, because you know we're a family of 8.
Yeah.
I just don't know if we could do it in an RV. You know, a lot of the videos that we see where people like live in the RVs, there's a few, but they're just not as large as our family.
Yeah, there's not very many at all. I've only found, I think, 2 other families that have at least 6 kids and more. Norp and South, they're a channel that I like. You can go check them out. They're a large family that used to live in an RV and they traveled all the time. And so, you know, I also think that's a little different. If you're traveling and you're out every day exploring an area and you're not cooped up in the RV, I think it's absolutely doable. But because we are going to be stationary, I think we need a little bit of an extension of the RV. So we'll have a full kitchen, full-size appliances, and then we'll also be able to keep our living room furniture and our big TV, and so kind of hang out in there. I told Neil he's going to want to work in the RV most likely so he can take his phone calls in a nice quiet area. And plus, Mama likes her alone time. I'm not alone, am I? No, I'm not. Dinner's over, I typically go and hide in my bedroom and read or play games on my phone or color. I do whatever just to kind of unwind and get away from people because I've been around somebody all day long.
Mom.
Mom.
Mom. Mom.
Yeah.
Mom.
Exactly.
Mom.
Exactly.
Mom.
Yes. So Mama needs a break. I don't do baths. I just leave me alone for a few minutes and then I'm okay. Let me recharge.
No Calgon.
Yeah,
They discontinued that product years ago.
Yeah, I've never been a bath person. But anyway, so I think the RV will help us keep our sanity.
But yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. I mean, you know, we might get it and be like, oh, it's actually roomier than we thought. So not gonna be. But anyway, we're gonna take you along for the ride and see what we decide and see what we do with it. And we've never done this before.
We've talked
about doing it for years, to turn, you know, a shed into a tiny home, but we've never done anything like that.
We came really close to selling our property once, but we got lowballed really low and it wouldn't have been enough to actually do everything that we wanted to do, so we bailed on that. But
yeah,
that was like when
that was 4 years ago.
That's about the time the tiny house craze had actually started.
Yeah.
So
Now hopefully we'll be able to find a lot of resources to help us through this journey. So we're going to hire somebody out to do the electric work, but then we'll be doing the insulation and
probably
perhaps the plumbing. Yeah. Neil feels pretty confident in doing that. So, I mean, we already have water and septic here, so that's the hard work. That's done. It's just a matter of hooking up to it. So.
If you felt plumbing, you just wake up to a swimming pool, so that's nice. But if you wake up to electrical problems, you wake up dead.
Yeah. Fire, yeah.
Barbecue.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see. Insulation, we've never done that before.
I have with my dad.
Okay.
Hey, Dad.
So hopefully that goes well. I know we're supposed to use a different one for the loft area, like, I don't know, attic insulation or something, but we'll get it all figured out.
Coming up on the pinch point. That sycamore tree right there. Boy, lifting it up. Oh, that's cool. Gets it over the edge. Take that grapevine. Man, that was the rough part. He made it. Awesome.
Yeah, I think so. It doesn't to me. I mean, when we got graph paper and I drew out 12 by 20 and, you know, and was setting stuff up in here, now that I'm in here and looking at it, I'm like, oh, no, I don't think that stuff's going to fit in here at all. I don't know. I mean,
I like the little side loft thing. It's pretty cool.
I do too. That is pretty neat. So my question is, how are we going to utilize this space? I mean, we've talked about putting books and stuff up here.
Current bunch of books up here.
Just have
all the things we don't want to get.
A ladder, like have an attachment here, and over here for a ladder, so we can get up there to get to stuff.
Yeah, I guess so. That's got to be fixed. These black things, those are.
That's the foam that goes under the roof.
Yes, they're spacers, so you keep bugs out. You don't want a bunch of bugs.
Should we call them and tell them that?
Yeah, maybe. So we went with bigger windows, but they're just single pane because with all the crises, with the canal being closed and shipping containers.
And still COVID.
Yeah, and still COVID. Windows are really hard to come by right now. And we just didn't want to wait. We're coming down to the wire.
All right, so you see that the building has HH on it. We didn't plan that.
We didn't do that. We didn't tell them to do that.
We didn't tell them to put it there. That's actually the initials for the company. The company name will be below in the description. But when we were looking for buildings to buy, the building that we currently have is a TDS building. We love it. It's been great. But they couldn't get us what we wanted fast enough. So we were looking for other companies and we found this one and I thought, well, that's really neat that it has HH on the doors and stands for Hall Homestead. We've been calling ourselves Hall Homestead for years. For years. I mean, almost since we've moved out here. I mean, because we had 6 acres, we had a little farm going. We've always, kind of considered ourselves a homestead anyway. And so we used to have business cards printed up that I would give to other moms and stuff. And it said Hall Homestead on it. Anytime I've registered our homeschool, it's always been Hall Homestead. So this is just, it's a huge really coincidence. Yeah. It's really neat.
Or is it, I don't want to just say like God is this, but you need to keep yourself open to like little things in life that He may be showing His presence.
Yeah,
just saying.
We could have gone with just regular doors, and part of me kind of wishes we did because they're regular doors and they look more like a house. But we didn't because we thought how neat this is to have Hall Homestead. This is probably going to be the backdrop of a lot of videos. Because
it's going to be an icon.
We have a lot of content coming your way. Yeah, so it's pretty neat.
New icon incoming. If it isn't already there by the time you're watching this video.
Yeah.